Hello, I am Jawz-X and welcome to my channel. This video is part of my Battlefield 3 series, Self-Critique for Improvement. The title may change later, so be aware of that. In this series, I record complete rounds, start to finish, and then post-battle I narrate actions that I did well, poorly, and what my thought process was during the action. I do this for two reasons. One is to get feedback, so please post comments or video responses on your thoughts of my gameplay, and two is to actively think about and analyze my tactical gameplay. This, I think, goes particularly well. I throw a grenade and then take out an enemy. I knew he was there because of the sounds in the game, and used my best judgment to try to take him down, and it worked out. So now I'm searching around trying to find some enemies. I take some damage and kind of freak out and just start shooting. Probably not a good thing, although I was probably already spotted. But now I need to regenerate my health, so I'm trying to find a corner that's relatively safe, which is hard to do in these close quarter maps. And I'm back up to about 80, so I move on. And I see a guy down there, so I just take him out. Decent shots, but a little bouncy, but got a killing spree stop, so I guess that's good. Here, I stopped in a very poor spot to regenerate my health, or I'm not even sure I needed health at that point, but that was not a good spot to stop. I should have just ran through and moved down, and the result was getting taken out. Here I'm again with the AK, trying to engage a distant target from across the map, and obviously that didn't work out. The AK has a pretty large spread at distance. Knowing your weapons is something I've gone through time and time again. In that particular clip right there, I wanted to, one thing I need to work on is getting the pistol out rather than reloading, and I think I did pretty well there. See the enemy coming down the stairs, and he stops right there. I still have a line of sight on him, so I guess a tip from the other perspective is make sure nobody has a line of sight on you if you're trying to get cover. In the deathmatch rounds, the spawn point, the teams spawn on different sides, so it's important to usually know that so you know where your enemies are coming from, but don't lose sight of the fact that they can come from behind you. If they get around, it's oftentimes my goal, personally. I've heard that somewhere. Something I just continue playing on. We all need a med pack really badly here. But of course they don't stop coming. I chased that guy down with the pistol, and in retrospect I'm not sure that was a good idea. Probably would have been better to just move back, reload the assault rifle, and move on. You do it again, but it gets me killed. So that was not good. In this next part, take out, run into someone, and backtrack, reload, and not quite sure. Yeah, I never regenerate my health. That's probably the mistake there. On the other hand, I get that guy taken out. He must have been really low on life, so that works out. I'm still chasing them without getting more health. I only managed to survive by up to that point by mistake, so, well, not by mistake, but definitely could have been a little bit more tactical in that particular go. Throw down the med pack, and I see a guy. Unfortunately, because I fired, I think he knew I was there. I fired and missed. That was not ideal, but I think in that situation I did the best that I could, given my aiming abilities at this time. In this next part, I have a teammate drop right in front of me, freaks me out, and I fire, and I think that lit me up, but just enough for the guy up on the balcony there to get a clear beat on me and shoot me. I'm not sure that was entirely avoidable, just gotta watch the trigger finger. Here, I'm taking fire. I have absolutely no idea where it's coming from. And in this situation, I'm always at a loss as to what to do. I've tried to lay down, tried to move quickly, but it seems that no matter what, inevitably I end up getting taken out, either because of the damage I've taken or because I run the wrong way, run sometimes towards the person shooting. In this part coming up, take a close look at the mini-map. See a Tango comes up real close to me, and you can see he appears on the mini-map just up here before he takes me out.
Get your med kit!
This part here pretty much equates to, or at least I equate it to parent fire. It was completely unaimed, completely controlled, just trying to withdraw. I ended up getting a kill and suppressing them, but obviously they know we're in here. Don't know who took that guy out, but that was lucky. This next part, we know there's tangos, and unfortunately I end up shooting at an already dead guy rather than the guy who's shooting at us, so I think me and a teammate gets taken out by that particular mistake. Here's a mistake that I repeat over and over again. I am almost done reloading the weapon and then I throw med pack out, thereby having to restart the reload sequence again. That time it worked out, but I have gotten taken out a few times by that, so I need to either throw the med pack down before I start reloading, or reload, finish it, and then throw the med pack down. Probably the formerly better approach to that scenario. There was a bit of a long distance, probably medium range fire where I do take the guy out with this particular weapon. It's probably kind of a lucky shot one way or another. Maybe a little skill. That guy I just ran into, I tried to ADS on him, and obviously he can fire faster with, I believe that was a shotgun than I could ADS in an assault rifle. Should have not ADS. That actually worked out. He was running straight towards me. Almost came into my sights for me.
Get your meds from here!
This next part is pretty much survival by luck, probably because I'm suppressing. I believe I'm running the suppression upgrade, but at least I got out of there. Too many guys in that particular thing. Fortunately, with our back to them now, they are at a clear opportunity to come up behind us, which I don't think they end up doing, but they certainly could have. Perhaps a team member took them out or was watching them. I don't know who's taking out all the teammates and why they're not getting me, but got a couple of revives. Probably could have planned that a little bit better. Didn't even know if that area was safe as I was doing the revives. Turned out it was, but you should always be mindful of where you're reviving and where tangos might come from. Seeing red laser light probably needs to move. There's no way I probably could have gotten a beat on that guy without anything beyond luck. He clearly saw me, had me in his sights, and rather than trying to duck down and avoid getting killed, I try to fire back, and he takes advantage of it. I think there I could have watched him back a little bit better, spending too much time ADSing at nothing. Another habit that I should break. Taking fire and just don't move fast enough. This next part, I think I rushed a little too fast. I thought since there was plenty of team members up there that it's safe, but given the mutual kill there, it clearly wasn't, but at least I got revived. The fact that two teammates were taken out quickly there, rather than reviving them, I probably should have been trying to watch the room and maybe revive them after I clear the area. I don't know how I did not kill that guy. That guy did went down because I was shooting in his face. That was a good pistol switch in my book. Unfortunately, there's just too many people coming in behind us. I think we're cornered in this room, and there's nothing that we could do other than fight our way out. And I believe we actually eventually do, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're out of the room, so we fought ourselves our way out of that with a series of revives and good teamwork, if I can say so. In that previous part where I was shooting down the hall, I think that was good suppression technique. I was able to find cover and stay safe. Unfortunately, I started chasing that guy, lost sight of what might be around me, and the guy that came around the corner got me. So again, shouldn't be chasing people, should move slower and a little bit more thoughtfully. In this upcoming part, see someone down the hallway fire, and I thought it was really good that I got out of the way there and reload, knowing that I was going into a spot where teammates just came from, and there were other teammates. Fortunately there, I probably shouldn't have engaged that guy who was already prepared to engage me. I should have ducked back and either waited for him to come or strategically came out. And there, couldn't make a decision as to where to go. Should have probably just went upstairs and dealt with the tango that was up there. But obviously they're attacking our spawn point here. It looks like we regained control of the area. That particular kill was probably because of the weapon I was using versus his weapon. And then to where I reloaded, there was obviously a cross area where I couldn't see that he had a beat on me. I'm not even sure how I get taken out. There is 5 or 6 team members there, and someone comes up behind me in between us and shoots me. That was silly. I think in this next part, my aim was just a tad better. I might have had both those guys, but because I wasted so many bullets and so much time on the first guy, the second guy had definitely the upper hand, if nothing else. Here, in similar to another situation, the guy had a good fire on me. I didn't check that corner, and I think I got stuck on the wall there. I was trying to run through that doorway, and it seems to happen to me a lot where I'll get stuck on areas of the maps where I shouldn't be. I don't know if it's just my navigation here. You come from the Quake world, and you wouldn't oftentimes get stuck in a place. The corners were just not as detailed. I don't know how else to put that. I should add that that's not necessarily a fault of Battlefield, but of myself. I'm not trying to blame it, just an observation I've made over time on why I keep getting stuck there. That previous kill was a good pistol switch, and then that kill I thought went really smoothly. I was rather pleased with those. I don't know why that guy wasn't paying more attention to his mini-map though. That, I think, was a bit of luck and a bit of gun advantage there. I really need that because I know teams up in there. Apparently it doesn't do any good though. He either missed or I don't know what happened. I think we've all kind of jumbled up. You'll see when I peek around the corner, you'll see there's a bunch of teammates, and everyone's kind of just collecting up, and it's hanging each other up. I, through the tip of one of the other YouTubers, X Factor or Mongol or one of those guys, I usually try to stay away from large groups of teammates. One or two or a squad, definitely okay, but in large groups, especially in these close quarter maps, I tend to get hung up, stuck, or otherwise not able to navigate as freely as I prefer to do. That's an area where it would have been great to have switched to the pistol even mid-reload and at least suppress him, if not take him out. I'm using the DG-18, which tends to be my preferred pistol for its close quarters effectiveness. I generally won't use a pistol at a distance. My playstyle is to run and get out of there rather than try to kill them, so if the G-18 will suppress them or kill them, I'm happy. Here's a big mistake here. Notice how many rounds are left in the magazine. And now I'm running in, I run into the kitchen, still oblivious to the fact that I haven't reloaded the gun. I throw a med pack, I'm getting stuck, and then I try to engage a target at long distance, run out of bullets, and am taken out. At least I had enough mind to switch to the pistol, but I get that one last kill and that's it. At least switching to the pistol was a good thing. But I should have reloaded the assault rifle, and I probably could have had 2 more kills there. Thank you very much for viewing this self-review video. Please post a comment if you have suggestions for me and my gameplay, and likewise, if my narration helped you, go ahead and post a comment and let me know. I would appreciate that. It encourages me to keep making these videos. And finally, I'd like to say I'd appreciate if you click like on YouTube and if you subscribe to my channel. After all, both of those items are free. Thank you very much.